This one goes out to the Carolina Panthers before the game. Thanks, Carolina. You helped Poles rebuild the Bears.
The Bears.
While your teams declined. The Bears' future's looking good, so good, yeah. Hello, my friends, and welcome to this Week 5 game preview and prediction for our beloved team, the Bears, who will have a chance at starting our first winning streak of the 2024 season if they're able to take care of business this Sunday against our visiting opponent, the Carolina Panthers. The Bears lead this year's series all-time by a tally of 8 wins to 4 losses. Here's my prediction for the game. The Bears will get off to their first fast offensive start of the year, and we will not look back. The defense will dominate the Red Rifle with multiple takeaways and sacks. And in a twist of fate, at halftime, Andy Dalton will retire, forcing Dave Canellis' hand to put Bryce Young back in the game. Unsurprisingly, this will not go well for them, as Bryce Young will cause the Panthers to lose worse than they already were. Final tally, Bears 182, Panthers -17. Let's go! Enjoy the game, my friends.
What's going on, everybody? It's G Walk, one half of the CNG podcast. We're going to get with you people in 1 second. We're just heating it up, getting the show ready, playing some preview videos and everything like that. So give us 1 second. We'll get to it. Hello, everybody. It's the CNG podcast. I'm one half of the CNG podcast, G Walk, and I got my dog with me.
What's up, everybody? This is CJ, the other half of the CNG podcast.
And we got our other boy, man, our special guest, the football guru, our boy, Allen, OG Allen. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. How y'all boys doing, man?
Hey, man, we doing pretty good, man. You know, the Bears can get pretty much two wins in a row right here, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, so let's get to it. So we got Craig and them in here. What's up, Seth? How you doing, bro? How you doing, Seth? Then we got Craig.
What's up,
We got Craig say it's a great day for Club Dub. Yeah, we got to get a win today, man. Another NFC team that we need to bear down. So let's get to it, man. We're gonna start it off with Caleb Williams right here. Hold on one second, y'all. I want to be talking over this. So we're gonna get to the keys to the game in a second, but we want to talk about Caleb Williams real quick, man, and his development. So we're gonna start it off like this. So CJ, Caleb Williams pretty much played point guard. Caleb Williams pretty much played point guard the last game. This is all his throws from that game. A lot of check downs, you know, getting the ball to the receivers he need to get the ball to, not trying to overdo it. You know what I mean, CJ? So do you think we get more of the same from Caleb Williams today as far as like just being the point guard, Charlie check down, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, just manage the game. Just have more control of the offense. You know, if he does that like he did last game, this game should be easy.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. I just think Caleb needs to be, keep growing as a quarterback every week, man. Don't worry about what the naysayers are saying. Don't worry about, Jaden Daniels being better than him right now. I actually think that's hogwash. That's stupid to talk about. So, Alan, do you think we get more of the same from Caleb Williams today as far as playing the Panthers, as far as his check down? Because here's a lot of his throws right here, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I think today, man, Carolina, first pass. Hey, I want to be like last week. I think we had one. So today I would like to be 300 if possible. So we can pay to take that promise is out for the player. He's there today.
Yeah, and I agree with you right there, man. I just think that Caleb Williams need to do everything in his power. You know what I mean? Just play the game, bro. Take what the defense give you. Keep looking upfield. If it's not there, check it down, man. Caleb Williams has been getting better every single week. We can, man. Look at this run. Look at this run. Ball sometimes like things like this. I want to see more of right here, man. I want to see more misdirection. I want to see more stuff like this to get him out of the pocket, man. So the fact that Caleb Williams hasn't been pretty much with an offensive line that we all think that's a pretty good offensive line, he's still making chicken salad out of chicken. You know what? You know what I mean? And this right here, boom. This was nasty right here, man. Here it is again. Sam, this is what I'm talking about. Things like this, man. He got to get rid of the ball, bro. Get rid of the ball. What do you think about this footage right here, Alan?
Well, what I like to see, like you say, get rid of the ball, but you also got to remember some of those route concepts that Shane Waldron got. The receivers' backs are turned to the quarterback. You know what I mean? Like when the quarterback anticipating pressure, we got to shorten those routes and get the running back out in front where he can, be the outlet. Sometimes I think we just kind of not on the same page. But when Caleb don't have an outlet, he'll tend to, touch it, which I'd rather him take a sack than a throw an interception. So, with a little bit of timing and quality concepts, I think he'll be all right.
CJ, what you got to think about that, man? What do you think about what Alan's saying right there?
I think he's 100% correct. I think with more time, Caleb will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he commands the offense to run the right way, I think he'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And just taking what the defense gives them, you know what I mean? And just take the check downs, bro. A lot of people are, they pretty much scout you out, man. So we just got to see what Caleb's going to do in this game right here. This is going to be nice as hell to see him play today at Soldier, man. We got Craig right here saying Panthers defense is sneaky good. Caleb got to protect the ball today. Yeah, because last game, no fumbles, no interceptions. Know what I'm saying? No strip fumbles, none of the things like that. So as long as he protects the ball, hey, today. You know what I mean, Alan?
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, man, he's got to protect the football. And he actually said that in an interview this week. Man, I meant to post it in the page, but he did say that he, was kind of focusing on managing the football. So obviously, what they're telling him at Hallis Hall is to not turn the ball over, which that's the rule of thumb. Same time, man. You do want to still be aggressive at the same time, but managing the football is something.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. We just got to take care of the football, take care of home field. Like, we got the longest winning streak right now in the NFL. We haven't lost with a home game in like 7 games. So I think we come out with that mindset today where, we protect again. But also, if the deep ball is there, you got to throw it. We all seen Caleb Williams pretty much struggle throwing his deep ball. I think that's more time than anything. We've seen Caleb get up there and be Charlie check down. We've seen Caleb get up there, make post adjustments, pre-adjustments at the line. So the only thing he's missing from his game, from what I've seen so far, is the deep ball. That's the last thing I'm seeing from Caleb Williams that he really needs to hammer down, because it's points on the board when he misses those easy layups. You know what I mean, CJ?
Yeah. Hey man, for some reason we're not on the screen. It's black.
It's blank.
It's black.
Hold on, man. Anybody else out there seeing the black screen? I see us up there, man.
Let me
DJ, I see us up there.
Let me go in and come back in. Yeah, let
Hey, Alan,
me
we
go in
good?
and come
Alan,
back
your
in.
screen good?
Yeah. I don't think our guys are kind of voices in and out sometimes, but that might. I think yeah.
But is your camera good?
Yeah, my camera. And CJ, I can see yours moving when you do that sudden movement, so I can see.
All right, let me turn off the music, man. Maybe that's hindering it, something like that. It's having some weird difficulties right now. I have to turn the music off. We can get back to it. We said we got Craig said I would love to see a few deep ball connections today, but I agree. I think the timing is off. Yeah, man, the timing is off. Every time you see Caleb throw a pass out there, man, it's never looked like they're in sync. Guys are not in step. Guys are not running their route right. Caleb is not throwing it strong enough. He doesn't have the right velocity. It just seems like the deep ball game is off, and that's something that he was known for. Hey, Alan, can you hear me? Everybody's stuff messing up this morning. Come on, Facebook. I can't be the only one doing good today.
Yeah, because it was in and out. What you just say?
I said Caleb Williams in the deep ball with his wide receivers is going off what Craig comment right here. The timing is off, right? Because Caleb don't always throw the ball, on point. His wide receivers are always running their routes all the way. So the deep ball got to be part of the package for us to put up 6 points consecutively. A lot of times in the football game, correct?
Right. And another thing too, man, don't forget, he's probably anticipating pressure too. Like, it was one play on film this week where Rome had beat his man, but he took a check down to commit. But if he wouldn't have took that check down, he would have got sacked. But his first read was going to a doomsday, but he couldn't plant the back foot because his left tackle was on skates. So I think we got to kind of let him grow into what he's thinking about when he wants to throw it. I think the first read he wants to go, but sometimes, man, the pressure's getting back there so tight, and he just got to go with what he sees immediately. And sometimes that throws it off because the footwork is everything on a deep throw. It's not more about the arm and everything like that. It's footwork. So, if he can get his feet set and get the ball out, then we can make that play. But If he's rattled or he's moving or trying to get out the pocket, trying to run for his life, that throws off everything. And I think the wide receivers got to understand that, and sometimes they got to shorten those routes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And play action, and play action. You got to keep running.
Keep it moving. We got another content piece to talk about right here. This guy right here, man. Hold on, man. Let's get to what this guy right here needs to do, man. DJ Moore. He didn't pretty much he's been off and on with Caleb Williams a lot of this season, man. He seems like it's not always engaged. He doesn't always run his routes. So I want to see DJ Moore get open, be a leader, and destroy your team. So out of these 5 things, CJ, what's the most important thing to you that DJ Moore has to do today?
He gotta get open. Run his roster.
Right. Yeah, he got to get open, man, because it seems like a lot of times that he's not open, man. It just seems like he gives up on plays sometimes, man. He's not always engaged. For him to be $110 million man, he got to be better, right, Alan?
Yeah, I agree, man. Those routes he was stopping on, I didn't like that. But his body language, man, he got to work on that, Walt. He be throwing me off. If I was a quarterback, he'll throw me off. That's what I want him to work on. Just kind of maintain his aura and just focus on the game. You know what I mean?
I agree, man. I just think that he just got to be a leader, bro. As much as I put everything up here as far as I put stay engaged, run your routes, get open, be a leader, man. Everything in a football game is not going to always go your way. You know what I mean? And he was dealing with a quarterback where he was pretty much the best wide receiver on our team last year. You know what I mean? So the fact that you got to spread that around, the fact that you got a rookie quarterback, the fact that you got another offensive coordinator, bro, it's going to take time, man. Just because you might think you open, just because you might think you want the ball, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the ball, bro. Like, you're not the number one thing going forward for this team right now. I mean, it's about Caleb development. It's about Ruma Dunze's development. But at the same time, he's the most veteran and capable wide receiver that we have. You know what I mean? So, bro, you have to be a leader and show why the Chicago Bears paid you numbers, but they see you as a leader, bro. And it was one situation where, like I said, they asked him when he got the C on his chest, do you feel like you're a leader? He said, man, I don't know if I'm a leader or not, or the people just like me. That was something that was a red flag to me, man. Like, that was a red flag as far as his personality, because we all see who these players are, you know what I'm saying, in real time. Their comments are real, their body language is real, what they say and what they don't say is real. And it's all happening in real time. So he just got to be a better leader. You know what I mean, CJ?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. As long as he go out there and play his game, he can have whatever personality he want to have.
Right.
When your personality don't equal your gameplay, that's when it becomes a problem. When you're not out there performing, that's when it becomes a problem.
Right. And I gotta agree, like, the personality matters a lot, man. It matters a lot, especially for a rookie wide receiver who needs you to bail him out. Like, you can't get frustrated with him being a rookie, and you can't get frustrated knowing you got another Keenan Allen and a Cole Kmet and a Roman Dunze, bro. You got to stay locked in. Like, he didn't run his route all the way last week, and that was 6 points, man. I saw Caleb Williams talking to him, and I was disappointed in the fact that Caleb had to talk to a veteran wide receiver. I don't care that Caleb Williams showed leadership in that moment. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have to do that to a guy that's been 1,000-yard receiver since he's gotten in the NFL. You know what I mean, Alan?
I agree, man. And to add to your point, he stayed on the field another 10 minutes. These dudes already in the locker room. Like, so was he coming in when people were talking? In the locker room, the coaches are talking about halftime adjustment. So you still pouting? You still out there on the sideline? Like, man, listen. DJ Moore he's got to get it together, man. Like, I understand he's frustrated, but man, he's got to stay composed, man, because everybody's watching, and definitely today they're gonna be watching.
Right, and then and I want him to be. They let you go, man. You come to Chicago, bro. I want this man to get 16 to 20 targets a day. I want 2
Yeah.
touchdowns from DJ Moore today. I want to see DJ Moore have a breakout game, bro. Be that DJ Moore that you was with Justin Fields was here, man. Show that rookie that you got the same ability. Believe in him, man. Don't give up, man. Stay with him because the kid got a rocket arm. He can get rid of the ball fast. It's just that his confidence is somewhat built within you as his number one wide receiver. You know what I mean, CJ? That matters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that matters.
it definitely matters. Yeah, I mean, it definitely matters for him and DJ to get that connection going, so the offense can move down the field.
Right.
Him and DJ
Yeah,
Moore
man.
have to start connecting better.
I got to.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to get connecting better, man. It's a lot that I see from DJ Moore, Caleb Williams that I want to see. It's a lot of stuff I need to see within 4 weeks. Maybe this the game that they get their connection and their chemistry together. Because I saw every time they say they was on the offensive side of the ball when the ball they was 3 and out or they was sitting down, they say he was sitting by himself. DJ was sitting by himself on the sidelines, bro. So, Alan, man, what do you got to say about that? Then we're gonna move on to the next one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I need him to stay engaged. I think you got that up there. Stay engaged, man. That's all I want from DJ. I know DJ is a tremendous football player. He's probably one of my favorite people on the team. But last week kind of made me like, come on, DJ, I need more, baby. I need a little bit more. You know, so just a little bit more to stay focused.
All right. We're gonna move on to the next piece. And this guy right here, bro, Gervon Dexter, this is one of the CJ's, one of the ones he want me to put up in here as far as probably somebody that's been having a breakout year so far. He has more sacks than Montez Sweat right now. So he's proving me wrong that he can be that defensive tackle in that middle of that line, man. CJ, you want me to put this in here, man? So how do you feel about Gervon Dexter? Proving me wrong and proving you right. How do you feel about Gervon Dexter, man?
I mean, I think he's becoming a force. As long as he keep his motor going, what he's been doing the last couple games.
So, Alan, how do you feel about Gervon Dexter right now, man? How do you feel about Gervon Dexter in his play, man? He's been balling, man.
Yeah, he's been steady, man. He's been consistent, and along with Billings, them two have really manned the middle. And Dexter, he got better with his technique. Cause last week on that sack, man, he did a nice swim move, and I was like, he didn't have that in his arsenal last year. So his technique is getting better. He's already bigger and taller than his opponent, but he's got to work on his technique. Because a lot of times he'd be a little too high, and you can move him around as a lineman. But his technique is getting better. He's gonna be solid, and the way Washington is moving him around, I like that too.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's been moving around, man. I like the fact that Gervon Dexter's pretty much being what Ryan Poles drafted him to be, man. This looks like another draft pick that Ryan Poles got right. He's becoming just because I got to see it to believe it from certain players. He looked slow off the ball a little bit last season. He wasn't finishing through his moves and everything like that. But he's coming along nice, man. Like, you got a game plan for him, bro. So if he don't get you, Billings is going to get you.
Yeah, Billings puts the
collapsing
pocket.
that offensive. Yeah, as long as he keeps collapsing that offensive line and putting that pressure on that quarterback, then he's as long as he keep doing what he's doing, keep grinding, keep finishing plays, man. I think Gervon Dexter is going to get paid too. I actually think he's going to get paid. You know, what I mean, get a nice bag, man. We need him up front, and I want him to dominate today's game and be great up front and continue doing what he's doing. So, what more do you want to see from Gervon Dexter, Alan?
Uh, what you just said, man. You know, keep attacking the pocket. Keep playing. You know, small. I like him to play small. Like when he plays small and with good leverage and good technique, he gets to the quarterback. So I want him to keep improving that way. And you know, he's pretty solid against the run too, man. You know, I mean, he just takes up space, man. He's a space eater. So he does a good job, man. So I'm proud of him.
Yeah, man. I just think that he just got to continue with doing what he's doing. Like I say, he's proving me wrong. Look at this play right here. Look, man, the kid is just moving off the ball quick, man. He's getting in the backfield, bro. He's doing a swim move, like you say. He wasn't doing that last year, and he's just being disruptive. It's not all about sacks all the times and all that type of stuff. You just got to disrupt the quarterback's rhythm, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let him know that you here. Let him know that all game he got to deal with you coming through his offensive line, coming through his right guard or his right tackle. Like, I'm coming through, bro. Like, you can't stop me. I'm an unmovable force, and you're going to have to deal with me for a whole football game. You know what I mean, see?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Javon just gotta keep he just gotta keep his momentum going. One thing that we need all these players to be is confident. You know,
Yeah, they got to
if
remain.
Javon Dexter is confident, his confidence up, he'll be good.
Yeah. As long as Eric Washington keep moving around and putting him in good places, he'll be even better. So got the right defensive line coach and that defensive coordinator in there. He's growing up under Eric Washington, and that's what you want, man. You want that defensive tackle
Right.
for real. So Alan, so what's your last thoughts on Gervon Dexter before we move on, man?
My last thoughts on Javon, man, just keep getting better, man. Keep chopping wood, as they say. Keep working on your craft, and everything will take care of itself. Today he's gonna play a decent offensive line. So Carolina's offensive line is young and they're athletic. So uh, I'm interested to see how he'll do today with them.
For sure. All right, man. Let's move on to somebody that we put up in here, man. We're gonna talk about this guy right here. He wanted me to put this in here. So do you think he's off to a slow start? Or is the defense just dominant?
I think a little bit of both. I would lean more to number two. The defense is a little bit dominant. He's playing more of a role, and he's doing kind of what he's supposed to do. I think he got 2 sacks on the year. You
Yeah.
know, he got two. Yeah, he's gonna be all right. He's doing really good against the run. Like he's setting the edge on his side. So there's nothing going on his side running the ball. But yeah, he's sacks. Look, it's just week 5. Sacks come in bunches. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
interceptions. So he'll pick those up as we go. Like he'll probably get a couple today. Who knows? But he'll be fine.
Yeah, so CJ, man, so you think it's Montez Sweat is off to a slow start, or is it the defense just dominant, or is it a mixture of both?
I think it's a mixture of both. You know, Montez Sweat is still gonna affect the game. You know, they had the offensive line on the opposing team has to double team him. You cannot put him with
Right.
a tight end because he's gonna blow right by him. So
Destroyed
yeah,
that
he
tight
good.
end last week.
Montez, yeah. I mean, he's gonna get opportunities, out there to do what he gotta do, but he's gonna keep that pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna agree with y'all too, man. I'm gonna say it's a mixture of both. When you got a defense that's pretty much not allowing over 20 points a game, you got a secondary in JJ, you got a secondary partner in Tyreek Stevenson, Jaquan, and Bayard back there, Billy Billings and young Gervon Dexter, all them guys up making his job probably a little bit easier, and some of the guys in the back is making his job easier too. So the fact that he's not gonna have to give you 4 sacks, you know what I mean? First 4 weeks of the season, that's just a compliment how good this defense is. He probably hasn't even hit his stride yet, and he's pretty much, and his defense is what this defense is, and that's largely because of him. But the fact that he got guys in the secondary, he got guys up front with him, he got a good defensive coordinator. This version of Montez Sweat so far, I like it because he don't have to do everything. A lot of pressure is not on him. So I do like the fact that the defense is who they are with, Edwards and, you know what I mean, TJ and Edmonds and all that, man. So it's a stacked defense, man. So we've actually injury or going too hard. So the amount of depth that we have on this defense, that's good, man. So I like what I'm seeing from Montez Sweat. You know what I mean, Alan?
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. I mean, he's steady. I know he's gonna impact the game somewhere. Like last week, he caused a fumble. Like that's what he do. He's a disruptive force. That's why we got him in the top 10 defensive lineman paid in the league. Like so, he does his job. I don't worry about Swift. Him and Jalen Johnson, I don't worry about them because I know they're gonna be where they supposed to be, and they're gonna be there when we need them.
I agree, man. I just think we got a loaded defense, man, and I like the pressure's not all on him right now with the defense that we do have and everybody we got. So, because that means he can be healthy all season, have to overdo it. You know what I mean? So that's fire, man. But we're gonna talk about one more person, then we're gonna get to the keys to the game. This dude right here, man. Randy Moss in his prime. You know what I mean? So I just want to see Rome Odunze had that game where he had 100 and some yards and a touchdown. Like I want to see him cook too. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him be that deep ball threat, that 6'3", 215, 220-pound threat that Caleb can depend on throwing the ball upfield. You know what I mean, Alan?
Yeah, I agree, man. He's got the deep playability, and he showed on film he gets separation downfield. It's just the quarterback got to get the ball out, but there's a whole lot of things that go into that. So, but as far as separation, he shows green between him and that DB, man. So that's what I like about Doomsday. He separates. And he's going to be a deep ball threat for his career. And so I expect big things from Rome.
So what's your expectation from Rome today, CJ? Like he didn't have necessarily a good game. Maybe it was the 52 times.
I think the Bears should put him in the slot. I think the Bears should just put him in the slot and let him do his thing.
Put him in the slot, let him go crazy. Huh?
Yeah, just put him in the slot, get a linebacker on him, just let him go crazy. Move Rome around a little bit. Move him to the slot, move him to the outside, move him around.
Yeah, man, and I agree. Whatever his skill sets are, I want to see him out there on the field. He's too big, he's too fast, he's too strong. So within Shane Waldron's playbook, we need to see something that exploiting those skill sets, those physical attributes that he had. We got to see something. We got to see him jump over somebody, run through we got to see something from Rome every week to see that he was worth this #1 overall pick. Because I'm going to start questioning Shane Waldron. Like, this kid is a physical beast, man. So why don't we see anything that he's doing every week to show that he was drafted, whether it's like I say, a deep ball catch or intermediate catch or, you know what I'm saying, blocking, you know what I'm saying, Alan? So what do you think was going on with his development so far, Alan?
Well, I want to add to CJ's point. I like when CJ gets to his inner offensive coordinator. So, yeah, I like the moving around part with Rome. I feel like we should be able to, with the talent we got at wide out, we should be able to move all three of them around. Like, all of them are skill diversified. So they can be in any point, the X, the Y, or the Z wide receiver spot. So I really love what CJ said. And to your point, the development is going to take care of itself, man. He keep working on his route tree, running good routes, and running the routes hard. Like what we get on DJ about, he got to run the routes like he gonna get the ball every time because that sells and that takes a player, occupy a player on a play to get another player open. You know what I mean? So everything he needs to do, he should do at full speed, and that way he'll take. The game will come to him because he's running the route full speed. He's doing everything at full speed, and that's gonna be kudos for him and the offense.
Things full speed because if your quarterback see you running hard, you know what I'm saying, to get the ball, he's going to have better anticipatory throws. If I see you running
Right.
your route hard, that means you're going to get it. That means I can really let this ball go. But if I don't see you
Right.
running full speed, I'm going to be hesitant to throw you the ball. So to your point, man, like these wide receivers have to run their routes hard so Caleb Williams can throw the ball faster. So when you turn around, it's there. We got to play quicker. We got to play smarter. We got to play faster, man. So with that being said, man, great comments by CJ Allen. We all are here cooking, but we're going to get to the keys to the game right here. Keys to the game. Feed DJ Moore, man. I'm going to start it off. Let's feed DJ Moore. Show him that we want him to be great, man. This is his old team. He's the number one wide receiver. DJ?
Say that again.
Feed DJ Moore. Like, this is the number one thing, the keys to the game. So what do you about him being the number one target today? Feeding him.
I think, yeah, I mean, I agree with it. Hopefully the Bears can get him going. Hopefully he runs his routes hard. Like he did last week. Caleb can find him. We get some points put on the board.
For sure.
That's
So Allen.
That's what it's all about.
So Allen, feeding DJ Moore, man, how important is that today? Not only just for his confidence and his growth and his ego, but he playing against his old team, bro. So feed DJ Moore, man. So how do you feel about that? Just getting him involved early to get him, if we need him late, get him involved early, right?
Right. And also that's big for Caleb. Like Caleb and DJ is like that's gotta happen. Like because DJ requires the football a lot. So they gotta continue to work on that timing and he's gotta understand I'm gonna get the football 15 times a game. That's on Shane Waldron too. So we gotta scheme them open. We gotta move them around and DJ is just fine. Like sometimes line them up in the backfield, like to get on a linebacker. Last week on the touchdown, we got him on a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? He likes that. Like he said in the interview, like, if I didn't get the ball on the linebacker, we're going to have problems. If he lined up on anybody with a 50 number, get him the damn ball, period. So right. Anybody with a 50 number, we're attacking it. I'm sorry to say it, but that's happening. So DJ, he's gonna be fine, man. I don't have a quarrel about that.
Yeah, man, and I agree with y'all, man. Ron Poles robbed the stupid Carolina's Panthers to get you, man. We got the number one overall pick. Let's throw it in their face today to show how much of a terrible decision that was trading you, bro. So the number two thing we got right here is to let Caleb Williams play point guard. What you want to do. You might not want to be Charlie check down. You might not want to throw in the flat. You might not want to throw the running back. Do what you want to do if you do this enough. You know what I mean? So just stick with letting Caleb play point guard until the defense completely changes and you can attack those upfield throws. You know what I'm saying, Allen?
Yeah, I agree, man. That's what Eberflus said early in the year. He wants Caleb to be like a point guard. Like, and it's okay to, we had a couple shows we talked about game management. Some people think that's like your arm, like your arm is burning if you say that. It's okay, man, to just play solid football, man, and manage the game. There's nothing wrong with that. If he plays on time and do what he's supposed to do, that offense will take care of itself. It'll be next thing you know, he'll be throwing for 400 yards just because he's in a rhythm and he's in sync. You know what I mean?
So CJ, let Caleb play the point guard until otherwise proven we can do everything else. This look like this could be the formula, right?
Yeah, but the formula needs to be to run the football. We got to stick to the run. The Bears have got to get some running yards today. From Roshan, from Swift, whoever. Herbert, we got to get some rushing yards. Got to keep
Right.
that run game going to get Caleb comfortable out there.
And I totally agree, bro. Like the running game matters so much for a young quarterback. So DeAndre Swift, we didn't put you on here today, man. We need you to be the DeAndre Swift that you were last Sunday. And Roshan, we need you to be the Roshan you were. Offensive line, we need you to be the offensive line you were, but better. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But
yeah.
everybody keep just playing, tugging at this thing until we become an efficient offense as far as running the ball, check downs, and you can run the ball, get the check downs, and then get the deep ball going. Let's complete it in phases because Caleb has already beaten the blitz at a very high rate last week. So he's continuing to beat the blitz. He's continuing to get better. So let's just keep chugging along. And the number 3 thing I got right here is to make Andy Dalton throw the ball, make him play off script. So, Alan, what do you say about that, man? That first, what do you think about that right there?
Yeah, you want Andy Dalton to see ghosts, man. Like we got to get after him, get him on his back early in the game, and then by the third quarter, he started to throw to our DBs. He's gonna start throwing to other color jerseys because that's kind of his mo. If you get to him early, he's gonna throw picks. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta get him off schedule because those receivers he got like Leggett and Johnson, them guys get open. So they're good route runners, and Leggett, he's gonna be a pretty good wide receiver in the league. So yeah, disrupt that offense, man. We'll be fine, man. So Andy Dalton, we got to get to him today. We need to sack him at least 5 times. We should be able to put him on his back 5 times today.
I agree. CJ, what do you think about that, man? Make it Andy, get uncomfortable, make him play off script, man.
Hey, the defense got to do their part today.
For sure.
The defense got to do their part in stopping Andy Dalton.
For sure.
And it shouldn't be too hard because he's not a mobile quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
he's not a mobile quarterback. So it shouldn't be too hard to shut him down. And hopefully the Bears can shut down this offense for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, man. I think they will. And I put right here the D line has to be dominant, man. I just think the defensive line is going to show that they really are not pulling no punches today, man. Andy Dalton, you a journeyman. You know what I mean? You play for the Bears, man. I just think this is the game where they show off, man. Like, no, we're not letting Andy Dalton fucking beat us. We're not letting him beat us. And I think they're going to start off fast. I think they're going to start off flying across the field. We're going to see Edmonds coming. I think we're going to see Brisker coming on some blitzes. I think we're going to see Gordon coming in there. I just think they're going to throw the kitchen sink at Andy Dalton today. And I think this game is where the defensive line is going to be pretty much dominant. But the number 5 thing we got right here, start off quickly on offense, man. Like if this team is really that bad, look, man, let's dominate them, man. Let's run the ball down their throat. Let's block. Let's get everything going early. Get to the red zone early and often. That's all I want to see, man. I want to see 3-and-outs against the Carolina Panthers, bro. I don't want to see that shit because they got a lot of injuries on their defense. There's no excuses to why we can't start off quick and get 14 points in that first quarter. You know what I mean, Alan?
I agree, man. So the D line, man, they gotta get to him, man. That's gotta happen. And also, we gotta dial up some blitzes. Just to kind of throw them off. Kind of play pickaboo with the linebackers, and not be at the same place twice. Andy Dalton will get that ball up. So we just got to be creative. Send Gordon. Gordon's a good blitzer and Brisker. So send some defensive back blitzes. Man, we just need to throw the kitchen sink at him, like you
Agree, man. I agree. Start off quickly on offense, man. And CJ, the last thing we got right here is take the Panthers seriously. This is one of them games where even though I feel like they trash, and because I'm a fan, I don't want the players to come out there flat and just thinking they got this win in the bag. You know what I mean? See?
Yeah, they just gotta be focused, man. They gotta be focused and disciplined coming into this game. You know, and that's what they need to do for the rest of the season, but especially in this game today. You know, you want the offense to be focused. You want the offensive line to do their part. You need Caleb to be focused and do his part. Roshan Swift, all those guys. Even the wide receivers. They just gotta come in and do their part. If they do that,
I agree.
they should get the W done.
Right. So, Alan, so what's one thing if we do not take the Panthers seriously today? What's one thing on their team that could pretty much make us lose this game? If we don't take a particularly skill set or skill group from their team seriously today, what would it be? What could beat us today from the Panthers?
Well, the Panthers, man, they stay on the field. They time of possession, they do a pretty good job of staying on the field. So what that means, they're pretty good on third down. So we got to get off the field on third down. We got to make it 3rd and 9. We got to keep them behind the chains. You know what I mean? We can't give them 3rd and 2s and 3rd and 3s, so that keeps drives alive. We need to, be 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. That's what we need to keep Andy Dalton. So everything is a pass. So we're a great pass defense. So we keep making them come to our strength. We're gonna dominate this game.
Can dominate this game, and we got the best punter in the league, and Toriana. So we pin you on your 5 or your 12 with our defense all game. We're gonna take that team's confidence that they can move the ball upfield. So I just think this is one of those games where they dominate this team, man. But we're gonna take them seriously. Come out.
Got to.
And destroy these guys. So with that being said, Alan, what is your score prediction today, and who is your player of the game?
I think the score gonna be 35-17 Bears, and the player of the game is gonna be DJ Moore.
All right, CJ, what you got?
I got player of the game Caleb Williams. I think the score is gonna be 17-20. Bears.
We got Nadia in here. She's saying, "Hey, CJ."
Oh, hey, what's going on?
All right. My score is going to be 24-10 Bears. My player of the game is going to be Rome Odunze. Rome is going to go crazy today. It's not going to be DJ Moore as much as I wanted to be DJ Moore. So with that being said, I'm G Walker, one half of the CNG podcast. We're going to give you guys one more video, and then we're going to be going. But I'm G Walker, one half of the CNG podcast.
I'm CJ, the other half of the CNG podcast.
We got our special guest, man. He's becoming a normal on our show, man. This dude played offensive line. That OG Allen, man. Tell the people where they can find you, bro.
I appreciate you guys, man. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter at Bears Fans Lounge, and you can find me on YouTube.
All right. With that being said, bear down, Bears win. We got one more video for y'all. Y'all can stay and watch if you want to. We out. Peace.